coming to me.
So let's put you into WWE. I think one of your first major matches were against Macho Man Randy Savage. Give me your thoughts on Savage, and if you could possibly share his attitude. I don't know if Elizabeth was part of that at that point, and how did he treat Elizabeth and our gorgeous George in the WCW? Was he as jealous as everybody says he was?
I have heard stories about Macho, and they even put out, his family even endorsed the DVD they put out where they talked about how crazy he was.
Right.
Like locking her in the condo going, here's 21 TV dinners, I'll be back in a week. Like locking her in where she couldn't get out. And that's dangerous. I mean, what if there's a fire? Like I got to think, what if there's a fire? But no, he was super protective of her. And this is in a time when she was the only woman in wrestling. So there was no ladies' dressing rooms. There was none of that shit. So he'd have to, okay, everybody turn back. Liz is coming through. There were some guys who would go, hey, Liz, take a look at that. The boys are the boys.
Right.
And if they think it bothers you, then they do it more. And Randy was super intense. I remember when I was working with him, and this is at a time when Randy didn't put guys over, but he's putting Razor over.
Mm-hmm. So did he script out your matches, like make these long move-for-move matches?
He did that with Dallas. I never did that with him.
Okay.
I don't want. It's not how Kurt taught me to work. Because what works in New York it might not work in Atlanta. Like you have to, it changes market to market.
Yeah. Okay.
How about the in-ring chemistry with you and Randy? How would you describe it?
Well, for me, it's Randy Savage. He's already a made star. So, and I'm getting a big push. They did 5 or 6 weeks of vignettes that Vince personally directed. Vince flew to South Beach with me and directed them. So I know I'm getting a push, but also I have the advantage of my boy Perfect being a liaison. He's already proved he's a great talent in the ring. And Vince loves him so much that they give him, he's collecting his Lloyd's of London insurance policy. So he's getting paid. And then he gets paid to be an announcer and trained by Vince. Vince is schooling him how to be an announcer. And he's at that part where he's kind of office, but he's one of the boys.
Did he help bring you into Vince? How did you exactly, arrive with Vince?
I remember calling Vince's office every week for a year.
Oy.
I would call Pat. Can I speak to Pat, please? I'm sorry. He's not available.
No.
I'll only speak to you if you come to the office naked.
Would you stop? He's got Pat. Never mind. Oh, Razor, you're so sharp.
And Pat
Razor, you got a nice ass. Come on, take it.
To me, if you've ever met Pat, he's like the most. He's the least gay acting guy you'll ever be around.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's open about it.
Somebody said that.
He doesn't care. No, I love Pat.
Yeah, we don't know. We only hear these ridiculous things.
He's a genius.
He is a genius.
He's responsible for all the success of that company.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He
doesn't get enough credit. Well, he does, though, because they bring him around whenever he wants to come around. I see him at Mania now these years.